Hey guys, and welcome to another video on Hypixel. Today I'll be building a parkour course, all going all the way up to the build height. So first we would want Pro Tools, and we would want a fill tool, a copy tool, paste tool, undo tool, and a cut tool. So first I am going to So this is the area. Oh wait, I need to select the region. Okay, and I will be building this out of the lime wool. So and then we'll try to okay. So this is it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna okay. So lime wool. So now we want to undo that. So now I'll select. Oh wait, I'll have to cut this. But now we can select this region, and now this region with lime stained glass. And now this is a big wall. So now I want to copy this whole thing. Okay. So now we want Okay, so now we have to figure out the place of the maximum build plot. We'll have to I'll need a basic block, which is grass, so I can fill in these holes. Paste tool. Okay, so there you go. That's the area of this done. So now I think what we want to do is have this all nice contrast color would be black, right? Or it could be quartz or hardened clay. You know what? White stained clay would be good. So now This place is good. We want to undo all of this because paste it here and I'll have to fill it with the terracotta again. So I'll need to find that terracotta. Oh no, it's white stained clay actually. Okay, and this is we will have the white stained clay in the fill tool, and there you go. It's a nice floor. Wait, I think I could do something about this without manually removing all of this. I could use. I'm gonna get all the terracotta back. White stained clay. Why do I keep calling white stained clay terracotta? But this time, I'm going to raise a block. And then have a block here. And then I'm gonna cut that. Wait a minute, did I do something wrong? Okay, there you go. I'm finally out. So now we have to do this thing over again. I'm gonna set position A here. Position. Okay, position B, and then position A, and then I'm going to fill it with this. And then this to this to this. I'm gonna cut, and there you go. That's a nice floor. So now we would want the wool again, and we are going to fill it with this wool, and then we are going to remove this. Actually, I think we want this instead. I think I'm gonna go with this look. No, I'm just gonna go with this. You'll see what I mean in a second right now. But that's position A, and now we would want to get that glass again, which is here, and we are going to fill the whole region with this, and then now we have all of this. We will copy and paste it. All the way over here. There's something wrong with this. Oh, I know what's wrong. I highlighted the glass only before, so it has to be the whole little region instead. So now we got a square box right here, and like that we have a line square. Now we are going to get the orange stained glass and the orange stained clay. Probably want some of these as filler items. So now we would want to place this and this. Okay, and then we're gonna fill this up with orange glass. And now we are going to, actually, I think I made a mistake, so I am going to fill it with this, and then now we can put glass all over this. Okay, and fill it with glass. And now there you go. But first we need an entrance. So I am going to get some white stained clay just to fix the floor, because I broke it by accident. But I think we are going for a 4x4 door, and this isn't going to just be glass and lime wool. We need to make it look homey, so let's homey, and then we need spruce wood, which matches very good with the lime, and then it also matches very nicely with the terracotta, and now we need like maybe we can add a little bit of a board over at the other side. We could use oak and birch, or we can use spruce and oak. Let's use oak and birch. So this is what I mean. You can make this little board. This is a complication. We can make it like this. You can also do this with oak planks too. But I think the birch is gonna do nicely on this. Yeah, and this is going to be the plug board. Yep, see, that works nicely. So what we're gonna do right now is measure this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So that is this is going to be one room, one level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So this is a bad start because we did not measure the room. That's going to be the sellout room, and this is going to be the room with the parkour. So we probably want some hard parkour, but not that hard as it's the first level. So I think we're going to be using stone bricks on well, keep in mind we're following the pattern of the lime wool, so I think we will use lime wool here. And the rooms aren't going to be grids yet, so we are just going to build a little wall. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay, and now we can add this, and same along with the other side. And we also want to make this pretty. If it is possible, we can add this, and then we have to grab a lot of green limestone glass. And we will fill it with limestone glass, like that. And that makes a little cubicle thingy. Okay, so now you can see through that and while you parkour, and when you reach here, there has to be something. A chiseled stone block will work very nicely with the touch of lime, and the bricks. So now they are going up, and they reach this. So we obviously want this like this, but they are going to have to drop down after this, because if they don't, that ruins the first level. So what I think I'm gonna do is I am going to measure this, and then I'm gonna fill it with lime wool. Then this part, and this part will be filled with lime glass. And now that looks much better. Not much better. I'm just building a wall, but we have to grab more lime wool. Okay, and now we can go ahead and measure this, and then add a grass block here, and then fill it with lime wool again. And then we repeat the same step of filling it with lime glass. Okay, that's pretty good, but we also want this wall higher now because all the other walls are higher. So now we need the same kind of block again. Chisel stone bricks. Okay. Oh god. I'm gonna get my fill tool back, but we are going to have a double-sized entrance. And now we are going to get the stone bricks back and do this. Yeah, a head would jump. No, we can actually make. Okay, we can use ladders. Yeah, ladders are here. Okay, so then they'll have to jump up on here, and then they'll have to jump backwards over like this. So then they go on to the next level. The next level is going to be the same. Room design with all of this, but the wall at the end will not be the same thing. So, now we'll paste this like so. And we will have a big wall like this. But this is going to be a bad thing because you will have things here where there will just be a just a black pit, and then you have to start the death run over again. It's not bad, but it's just annoying. It's just plain annoying. So we will need a black things, like black stained clay will do nice. No, it's brown. I usually build with black concrete in this case, but there's no black concrete on the Hypixel server right now. I'm gonna use black. Ooh. Okay, so I just realized I could do something like this. And then I can cut this. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. And then now we have a black pit. Okay, we'll need much more black wool. No, that's coal. I'll need black wool. Okay. So now we will fill it up with this. Fill it up again with this. Okay, and now like that we have a black pit. So we will have to place some signs down here. Signs over here. Here. A hole. Start the map. And that'll just be plain annoying. Just annoying. So what we're gonna do is have some lime stained glass. That's gonna be a jump. Wait, is that possible? Okay, I'm not sure about that one. So we'll put ladders here. That works fine. Why doesn't it work with glass? That's a mystery we'll never know, but now we'll have to use lime wool instead of lime glass, so. Because this is a head header, you can make it like this, so yeah. So after this, you will have to go down I'm gonna make a no, I think I'll use this. Okay, so that's the plot, and then that's the plot, and then so now we'll cut that, and then they'll have to fall down into this. But first, we need to make this. With black wool. I'll fill it with black wool. So like that, you have a long drip down, so I'll fill that up with green wool. And I am going to leave it like that. Okay, so you can fit through nicely. And then you jump down. And we'll have one of these, and then one of these, and then this. So now this is the whole thing, but I am going to replace this with wool because that's just plain ugly. Same thing with other things, but I'll need more wool. Okay, and now that's it. So, oh. On. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my place, my house. Okay, and now we're back. So this is how it looks right now. I'll put some sellout stuff right now. Later, off camera, but as you can see, you jump down into the hole and then I'm gonna have this whole part just dug out with this. Okay, there you go. But we'll need some glowstone blocks. No glowstone, huh? That's tough. I think I'm gonna use this. This will just be spooky and yeah, that's about it. And after this, okay, and now we will go all the way up and cut that. And we will mine. Okay, probably not mine then. We'll put jump pads here. So it's a special block that Hypixel put down, but it's pretty fun. Yeah, launch pad. Okay. So I'll have to right click the block, but vertical strength's gonna be 12, and the horizontal strength is going to be 1. 1, and then 12. Did I get this wrong? Oh yeah, I did get it wrong. And now, like that, and what? Maybe it just needs all of them, 12. Yeah, Yeah, there you go. So what I'm thinking is I'll make a glass tube like this, and then I'll fill that with this, and then copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, and then paste, and then okay, and then now we will have a sun like this. And then there's going to be water here, so we will need some glass walls here like this. And like that. We have a water place, or we can place water. So when they launch up, they'll hit the water and then they'll slow down. Water bucket. And now it's a working elevator to get up to water. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, and now since that's done, we can go over to the place over here and place blocks down. So what I'm thinking is a proper just grass block parkour maybe, and then it's kind of a headers. Yeah, but it's going to go all the way over here, and that's the header. And what I want to do is paste all the walls. You know what? I think it'd be faster if I just do this. Yeah, that would be faster. Oh, I need white stained clay now. So, yeah, this is... This is frustrating. I always do that. So now we can have this and then fill it with glass. So now it's a parkour. High above. But So if you fall down, I think I'm going to make a water channel like this. That just... And then we'll go back down all the way. With some sun. Like this. Like that. Yeah, it just pretty much just launches you back. So it won't be too harsh because, yeah, you get back, but it's gonna be a little bit frustrating for them as it's gonna be slow. It's gonna be very slow. And that's our aim here. Yeah, but then at the end, you'll figure out something. And I'll show you that right now. That there will be a secret sign under here. And then you can travel down. Like that. But it'll be like this, and then we want the region selecting tool. Okay, and then I'll cut that. Cut it. Okay, and this will just be a lava pit, and I'll think they messed up, right? Not really. Okay, I'm just gonna highlight this and then cut that. Like this region. Select this region, fill it with white stained clay, and there'll just be a lava pit here. But it will be a bamboozle. And we'll have this. I don't think I have stone in my inventory yet. I need stone. Stone. There you go. Yeah, but there is going to be launch pads down there. You see, I don't think you can die in this. I'll change it to 12. This is 12. 12. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. So let's emerge and see where we landed. So I am going to mark this with that. God, so it's just gonna be this singular block that works, and sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah, I kind of like how sometimes it doesn't work, because then they'll be thinking, that doesn't really work. Let's try again with another thing. And then I'll fill that with glass. But anyways, I think that's gonna be the first episode of the building in Hypixel. Building in Hypixel. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye.